Alrighty, I am staying home today, tonight, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to work because I'm sick, and my boss just told me that his wife is pregnant, and that's why he can't like risk getting sick. So that's completely understandable, and I'm definitely not going to work. And I'm not going to complain about it either, because now I can sit here and talk to you instead. Um, so I just okay. I'm gonna post this on like the 30th because tomorrow I am releasing a video which is kind of edited slash like slow. It's kind of like a short 20-minute documentary of my entire like 2023. There were some things that I missed out, but I'll go into detail about that in the video itself. And making that video, I spent like 6 hours just editing and, like choosing what clips to use and everything. So I was like, I literally stayed up until like 4 in the morning, like editing this video. And it was really nice to actually just go back in time and just relive the memories. Like I was reliving like those moments. And it made me really happy. Like I cried quite a few times while editing. So yeah, and that's one of like the biggest benefits I've seen from starting this YouTube channel is just like being able to travel back in time, reflect on who I was, how I acted. Like there's enough footage of me back then to see how I was thinking, how I acted, how I talked, how I held myself, all of these like minor things. And I literally have the power to go back and review and be like, wow, I didn't like this part of myself, so now I'm gonna make sure that I'm not like that. I hope I'm not like that. Like there's like that constant opportunity for progression and growth, and that's like a nice thing. Okay, so yeah, documenting my life, and posting that New Year's special of my entire year. What should I call it? Like, excuse me. I think I'll call it like 2023 recap. No, that's kind of boring. Whatever, I'll find a title. But the second point that has been so good with this YouTube channel is just the accountability that I have. It feels like if you don't see me like uploading like pretty consistently, it feels like there are people watching. And I know I'm not like in contact with those people, but it still feels like there are people, there are eyes on me, and however I'm doing, I have to tell you. Like I just have to get it out there. Like, okay, today I'm struggling with this, but I'm doing this to get better, and like literally like I've been in like a rut for the past couple days, and literally just yesterday like something snapped and I was just super productive again. I've been like recording YouTube videos, like even though like I'm sick and it's kind of like disgusting to be honest. Like for you to hear me like sneezing and coughing, but that's just life. I'm gonna show you life. This is how I am right now. This is authentic. I'm not gonna cut out all the coughs and shit because even though it could like turn some people off, like this is like human life. It's normal to get sick. But anyways, there's this accountability factor, not only towards like the fact that there's other people, but also to myself. Because if I keep going on and on, like occasionally like in the videos I will talk about my future ambitions and my goals and how I want to become a better person and all this like shit, right? I will always be looking back on myself saying that. And so I kind of have to fulfill that in the present, like my past self will be saying like, Asia, I really want to achieve this thing, and whether or not I achieve it doesn't matter, but it's the fact that I have like this kind of set path for myself, like I have to look back and be like, okay, I kind of like have to do this now. Like for example, when I did that 10k marathon, not marathon, sorry, 10k like charity run, just the fact that I posted about it, it made me accountable to doing it, and I kind of had to do it, and I guess that's like a practical example, but there's also like, it's the fact that oh, sorry, it's the fact that I'm always talking about self-improvement. I'm always talking about how to grow as a human being, and so if I'm always talking about it, then I always have to come here with the results, or not the results, but the actions. I have to stay on those actions. And you know what? That's gonna benefit me in the future because it means that I'm always gonna be like growing and morphing and changing. Literally always. I'll never become like one of those people that gets a little bit too comfortable in their position. You know, they get too comfortable. Oh, paycheck. It covers just enough. I can send my kids to basketball classes and give them tutors, and but this job makes me miserable. It's like I'm never gonna be like that. I'm never gonna conform to what's around me. I'm always gonna be changing. And as long as I say it out loud and I literally post it and upload it, I have like physical evidence of me saying that, and so it's gonna keep happening. This is like, it's like I've kind of hacked growth in a way. Like I've kind of made it so that I'm always going to be changing. I'm always going to be like, it's inevitable that people change. It's inevitable. But the rate at which I'm changing, I feel like is really fast because I literally, like, I looked back on myself from just earlier this year and I cringed quite a lot. And, there were so many things that were wrong about me from just this, like the beginning of this year, just like 6 months ago. And that's powerful because it forces me to be like, what is wrong with me now and what do I want to change? Because back then I wasn't nice, and now I can work on those things and actually change. So it's like a snowball effect, like the snowball just rolls down the hill and it gets bigger and bigger because it picks up more snow. It's like me, I'm the snowball and I'm picking up more growth. So I hope that maybe this will encourage you to like actually start documenting your life a bit more. I really think that we should like take advantage of the fact that we are so lucky to have like modern technology that allows us to record ourselves and like our lives essentially, you know? Okay, I'm gonna blow my nose off camera and I'll talk to you later.